Wow. Well, I just woke up and I'm getting attacked like I'm an evil, crazy person. Um, but I felt the need to pop on here, even though I'm barely awake. I just want to make something abundantly clear to the little trolls who are trolling around me, little trolls. I love you. My love is so much bigger than your upset, your anger, your hate, your need to spread divisive content. I love you because underneath all of that, just like everybody else, you're a soul too. And you might have forgotten your light, but it's still there. And underneath everything, I see it. And I want you to know that. When I post 10 beautiful pictures of me and my best friend Chloe, you can accuse me of being a little bit vain and wanting to, share more than is necessary to make the point. But my friend happens to be an Asian American, happens to have started a trend that I think is amazing, which shouldn't hurt anybody's feelings if I, on my own feed, would like to celebrate Asians, because I personally have spent so much time in Asia that I almost feel more at home. Actually, I do. I feel more at home in Asia than I do in America. So anybody who actually knows me knows that the only year that I wasn't in Asia in the last decade with my babies was last year because of COVID. But I literally came back from there during COVID at the very beginning of last year and probably got COVID from my layover in China. But the fact that because I don't know everything that's happening at all times, and I post because I wanted to post on something, my feed, that belongs to me, and you're offended, I'm sorry. I just don't get so easily offended. And I'm really concerned that everybody's so offended. Everybody's offended. It hurts. It hurts. I've actually been hurt legitimately in my life, like really, like physically harmed, like almost to the point of my death. Okay, on several occasions. So when I say I love you, it's because I've gotten rid of all that fucking shit. All of that shit that makes me hate, because I don't need to hate anymore. We hurt people because we're in pain. Hurting people hurt other people. If you're happy, you don't troll. Okay? I'm sorry that you're hurting. I'm sorry that makes you feel the need to become a keyboard warrior and get out there and say something to someone who has the biggest heart in the world. And I do. I have the biggest heart in the world, and I would do anything for you and for anybody else. I didn't get online and go on a rampage a few months ago when I did hear about this issue, because I've been dealing with something in my personal life that you can't possibly fathom. And I've put little posts out because I'm an actress and that's what I should do, have a post ever so often. But you know what? I'm a human being. And this is my Instagram, not yours. So if you come here and you actually follow me because of what I'm about, then you know that I'm not about hurting anybody. If I don't do enough, it's because I'm fucking human. If I don't know enough, it's because I'm fucking human. If I don't say enough, if I don't say it right the first time, it's because I'm fucking human. And I hope at some point, maybe by watching this, I hope that at some point you exude to yourself, right? Because we only do to other people what we do to ourselves first. I hope you exude grace to yourself so that at some point you can breathe. And then you might also let me breathe, which would be very nice. In any case, I celebrate Asians. I also am from Atlanta, Georgia, where people call Asian people Orientals. Yeah, I've had that argument with a lot of people. If you want to be offended, that's offensive to me. That's offensive to me. When my heart, mind, body, and soul is in Cambodia, and I come home to Georgia and I hear people say that about a people that I love from the depths of my soul, I had an opportunity, and I am going to continue having an opportunity to celebrate the many, many, many Asians, Asian Americans, Asians, all of them that are in my life who mean so much to me. And I will do that on my Instagram. And if you don't like it, I welcome you to block me and unfollow. Otherwise, I'm going to go back to sleep because it's really early on a Saturday. And I was like, I got to get on here and say something because this shit's going down. Like, it's crazy. Thank you for listening. I do want to say hi to everybody. Hi, everyone who's coming on. So clearly I'm having a moment. But you know what I mean? Like, I really genuinely, and if I saw whoever this little troll person was, I would tell them to their face, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you love. I'm sorry that I didn't do everything right for you. Because that's my whole intention in life, is to make sure that you like me. Really not. But it's interesting that what I was being attacked for. I just got finished watching Bill Maher, and he's, he's like, he's so over cancel culture, and I am right there with him. I'm really over cancel culture. It's like, it is the lamest, most ignoramus, sad thing. Like, people who've been through shit, like, you don't want to be whiny little bitches, right? Like, I'm not a whiny little bitch. And I've been through, as you guys, many of you know, like, some fucked up shit in my life, right? I have been through some seriously fucked up shit. And you guys don't even know the half of it, because I've come out with a lot of it, but there's still a shit ton more that's happened to me that I'm working through, because healing is a lifelong journey. And this cancel culture needs to be canceled. Like, people telling people that they helped but not enough, or they helped now but they should have helped before. Bitch, I don't have a fucking time machine, okay? Like, fuck you. Like, I'm fucking doing what I can. Also, did you ever stop to ask me how I'm doing? Like, maybe I'm having a moment in my life, It's just, there's so much shame, everybody. But shame is a two-edged sword. And if you shame me, it's coming back around for you. We've all done something worth being shamed over. Everybody out there trying to cancel culture right now, there's a lovely, wonderful human a couple thousand years ago who said something pretty profound. He said, whoever be without sin, cast the first stone. Yeah, so cancel culture, your day is coming, honey. You want to cancel everybody? That's ridiculous. But if you do it, it's coming for you. You're going to get canceled too. I mean, we've all done fucked up shit. I've had fucked up shit happen to me. I've also not been a fucking fantastic person all of my life. I've done stuff that I'm not proud of. I don't want to get fucking canceled, so I don't go around canceling people. I think it's ridiculous. I want to share love, and I want to also highlight, by speaking my truth, that some of this shit needs to be looked at and thought about, and we need to reconsider a few of the directions that we are very steadily heading in right now as a society and a culture and as a planet. But okay. I am like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to sleep now that I am like, really. Oh, hi, loved from Japan. Hi, you. I love your country. As I was saying earlier, I feel more at home in Asia than I do anywhere else. Just because, like, I love the tradition. I'm pretty sure, I definitely had a past life there for sure. But I like, it's been such a special place for me. But you should never be canceled. You do so much for the communities around the world. Oh, thank you so much. I guess there's so much going on in the world right now, and I know all of us are feeling it. And I want to have empathy for that, but I also feel like some people are allowed to really, really go off and just say whatever they want and attack people nonstop and troll. The trolling situation is really completely out of hand, in my opinion. And this concept that you're brainwashed because you agree with someone, or like I'm a rebel with a lot of causes, and there is one thing that no one in my world who actually knows me would ever think, and that's that I was brainwashed, because as a child I was brainwashed, and I had to get out of that, and to survive that you become quite a rebel, and you don't take anybody's word for anything. You do your own fucking research. But yeah, it's, anyway, I really appreciate all of the love and the laughing faces, because same. You gotta laugh too. Like, it's that people take things so seriously to the point of like going cuckoo on you. There's also humor in that, but people don't go cuckoo on people when they're happy. And that is something that I know for sure, because when I used to go cuckoo on people, I wasn't happy. I am very, very happy now. Even going through the earlier part of this year, last few months, going through one of the hardest times in my life, I've still found a reason every day to be grateful, a reason every day to say thank you for my life, a life that I used to want to end, a life that I used to not want to live anymore. During one of the worst times that should have sent me into an ongoing horrible depression, I have gotten up every single morning and I've said thank you for my life. And I think the mama bear in me is like, I gotta say something to this, but the soul inside me is like, I'm so sorry you're in pain. I'm so sorry you're hurting so much that you need to come after me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I think that if we had a little bit more of that and a little bit less throwing rocks at each other, we might actually fix some of these issues we have in the world. But that's all. That's my little tangent. Thank you guys for joining. Actually, I'm going to try to go back to sleep. But sending you love. Hi, Ukraine. Sending you love. Damn, she goes on and on and on, baby girl. I really did. It was like the more I talked, the more I thought of shit. No, you guys are so funny. Thank you for being here. Okay. Happy weekend. Bye.